First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to stay stitch my neckline to keep it from stretching out. You can see it there. And I'm going to put some stay stitches here between the two front notches. And then in the back, I am also going to stay stitch from the armhole all the way down the side. So the stay stitching is done. Whenever you are working with fabric that looks the same on both sides, make sure that you use something to indicate the inside versus the outside. I have used some chalk, so I just draw some lines on there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my front piece and I'm going to go ahead and connect the side fronts. I'm talking over my daughter who's over there, making sure that I have the wrong sides facing up so that I can see it. So I'm going to sew those together along the princess seam for the front. And then for the two back pieces, I have my back piece here, and here's the other back piece. So now this is the right side facing up. And then I have my two pieces here that I'm going to go ahead and put the back seams on. You have the front sewn together and the back sewn together. You're going to go ahead and clip your curves and give your seams a good press and make sure that you finish the edges. Make sure everything is real smooth underneath there, like that. So now I'm laying down my front pieces here, and what is my back piece and my front piece. I'm going to go ahead and sew it at the shoulders and at the side seams. And then once that is together, stay stitch around the whole bottom of the top of the bodice. Not the top of the bodice, the bottom of the bodice. So the bodice is stitched together, stay stitched across the bottom edge, right along here. Now you're going to take your interfaced midriff, this is the front, connecting it to the back. I'm going to go ahead and pin it, sew it, get my edges right. There we go. Sew your edges, press your seams open. So the midriff is sewn together. Make sure you put your notches back in, because when you put the interfacing on, they can disappear on you. So now I'm going to go ahead and take my top and open it up. And I'm going to check first for my notches here. I'm going to turn this up on itself. I'm going to go ahead and pin the notches first. My family is so loud upstairs. And then I'm going to pin this notch here, and I'm going to pin all the way out to the edge. I'm going to match up my side seam here, and then I'm going to go ahead and get this pin out and then sew all the way across the bottom, and the top will be done. And here we are with the practically almost finished top. And what I did is, because my fabric was fraying, I went ahead and stay stitched the edge. So you see this, so if it continues to fray, at least it won't get past that line. So at this point, the neck should be stay stitched. Optional, stay stitch your sides. Everything is pressed and ready to attach to the bottom. And so that is it for today's sewing in my book. I'm going to go ahead and put that aside, and then the next video is going to be the skirt. Thanks for watching. Loves.